Good morning to all. I'm Brad Britigan, Dean of the College of Medicine. I'd like to welcome you to this very unique and atypical 2020 UNMC College of Medicine Honors Convocation, hooding ceremony, and commencement. Today, we honor the achievements and perseverance of our College of Medicine graduates. We also recognize the contributions and support from parents, partners, children's, relatives, and friends who have helped the graduates achieve this milestone. I wish that we could be sharing this wonderful occasion together, but obviously that is not possible to do in a safe manner. Nevertheless, we're delighted that you could be with us for this time of celebration. Please join us for the presentation of the National Anthem by Casey Ann Vavra, a student graduating from the College of Allied Health Professions.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is now my pleasure to introduce Justin Lawrence Burr, a member of the graduating class who will deliver the invocation.
Please join me in a moment of prayer for the invocation. Dear Lord, thank you for these last few years. Thank you for the bumpy roads and the smooth seas, and how these have both shaped who we are today. And thank you for the friends we've made along this path. Thank you for the opportunity to celebrate our accomplishments and these friends. The many lessons we've learned over the last few years have been blessings, and we thank you for the privilege to use these lessons to care for so many others throughout the rest of our lives. In the midst of this pandemic, I'd like to pray for all of those affected. Lord, be with the individuals diagnosed and fighting the illness, the families mourning the loss of loved ones, the healthcare workers tirelessly treating those in need, and all those doing their part, no matter how small, to prevent the spread of this virus. Lord, be with us today. While not a typical celebration, help us celebrate this time in our lives and prepare us for what comes next. As we move on, we pray you continue to set a path before us to lead us through the next chapter and on to the rest of our lives. Give us wisdom, courage, and joy as we navigate residency and our careers. Help us to realize our own strength and help us to remember to draw upon yours. And finally, Lord, I pray that each day you would bless us with the ability to make a small difference in another's life. In your name we pray. Amen.
Please join me now in welcoming Dr. Jeffrey P. Gold, Chancellor of the University of Nebraska Medical Center.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for joining us today. This day, this unprecedented virtual commencement day, is truly special. Perhaps even more so than usual, considering the extraordinary circumstances we find ourselves under. Let me tell you why I feel more inspired than ever to have been granted the incredible privilege to address each of you on this occasion, and why I am elated at the thought of each of us all together at this moment, even though we're at least 6 feet apart. We all share this moment, no matter how you're following us or wherever you may be. I hope that some of you are able to be physically with, or at least close to, a loved one or two for this occasion. At least I hope so. And if not, please know that they are with you, as are we, and as am I. As I always like to point out to our graduates at the time of commencement, that your commencement is one of life's truly defining memories. And that is especially true this year. You will never forget your UNMC graduation in 2020. You will surely tell the next generation and the other generations to come about this day. You will never forget this graduation, and you'll certainly never forget these historic times. It's okay to have some disappointment that this is how your commencement turned out, that you're not gathered with your classmates, your faculty and families, that you're watching this remotely in groups of a small handful or even less. I'm disappointed as well. So are each of your mentors, teachers, colleagues, and your classmates. My favorite part of commencement every year is getting to look out and to see all of your faces, to bestow your new degrees, and to have a unique opportunity to congratulate you on your achievements on this very big day. So much hope and so much promise. It reminds me of when I stood in your shoes, and I miss that memory, and I miss being with each of you. Please know that as I look out into the lens of this camera across an empty stage, that in my mind's eye, I'm seeing each and every one of you. I am so proud to be your chancellor on this day. Today's commencement events are representative of the trying times that we find ourselves living in at this moment. These times only further confirm that you, that each and every one of you, have chosen the right profession at the right time, that you are needed, that you have a unique opportunity to make a huge difference in this world. That is an awesome responsibility. It's a daunting challenge, and at the same time, an incredible privilege. The COVID-19 pandemic drives home the message, definitively, for once and for all, of the crucial role of science and medicine and public health. It makes clear that we all need courage and empathy of all health professionals, the ingenuity of our laboratory researchers and others, the incredible ability of each of you to look at a complex problem and see something innovative, something helpful, that someone else might have missed. The magical combination of care and caring that you bring to those whose lives you touch. This is your moment. Today is your day, even if you are home huddling around a tablet, watching on your phone, or on a huge flat screen. Yes, the reality starts right now. This is your day to very clearly and firmly take grasp of your future as you embark upon the next phase of your journey, a journey of providing care and a journey of providing caring, a journey of providing hope and one of healing. Today, for my few minutes remaining with you, I do not wish to address your exemplary knowledge, your amazing technical skills, but I do wish to address your stamina, your perseverance, your tenacity, your ability to see a complex process through to completion, your capacity to quickly recover from challenges, and your capacity to navigate the roughest of rough waters that may be ahead. You will need these skills, as so many of you know. The waters have been rough, and recently they've been very rough in our state, across our nation, and around the world. Those in the professions you are about to join across our nation and around the world are being challenged in ways they could not have imagined just a few short months ago. Ours, your professions, are a unique calling. In the health sciences, we witness the first breaths and the last ones. Too many last breaths in these last few weeks. Let us together just take a moment now to honor and reflect upon all who have been lost including those in our health professions, who gave their very last breath to fight back this relentless pandemic. In our professions, we knowingly throw ourselves into all of life's altering human triumphs and heartbreaks and everything that comes in between. That is happening more than ever during these extraordinary times. People who did not sign up to be heroes, who are now exhausted and afraid for their own safety, steel themselves at the start of every day, and then they walk back into the fire. They do this mostly because they can't imagine not doing it on a daily basis. Our family of caring professionals, like all of you who are graduating today, are called to serve, to ease pain and suffering, and to, as the philosophers say, to improve the human condition. There is nothing like seeing the smile on a grateful patient's face or the look of relief in the eyes of a parent when they realize their child is going to be all right. Seeing that in the patients we serve, meeting these, has been the favorite part of my career and will assuredly be the best part of yours as well. It is far better and more satisfying than any official accolade or award, any certificate or trophy, and far better than any payment, compensation, or reward that you might derive. These are the moments that will make it all worthwhile. Moments like these will keep you going, but so will the knowledge that you are not alone in this. There's a team around you, others who are in the fight with you day after day. As we are seeing time and again during this moment of COVID-19, we succeed. We succeed based on how well we can work together towards a common goal. Healthcare is a team sport. Research is a team sport. Public health is a team sport. And now you are a critical part, a new and incredibly strong link of this lifelong team, a championship team in every way. Those who are on the medical front lines or working feverishly towards new treatments and cures are rightly being celebrated today for embodying courage in our time of need. But we should always humbly remember that so are the grocery workers, the delivery drivers, the environmental service professionals, and many, many others who are saving lives on a daily basis. You're seeing this broadcast commencement today in part because of the information technology experts and the video production professionals that have been deemed essential to come to work during an infectious disease pandemic. Never forget all that you have done and all that you will do, with so many counting on you, is because you are part of something greater than yourself. Today, you become a lifetime member of one of America's greatest championship teams, the UNMC alumni. During this COVID-19 crisis, we've been on the front lines, a national resource, since the very beginning. We were the first to volunteer to take patients from the Diamond Princess cruise ship. We were part of the federal response, keeping people at Camp Ashland. And of course, our federal government came to us. We, here at the Med Center, have been pandemic planning for more than 15 years. And now we are truly leading the world, conducting the first National Institutes of Health clinical trial for a new therapeutic, defining key genetic structures, developing a better, faster set of diagnostic tests. Here at the Med Center, we've pioneered a novel technique to sterilize and reuse personal protective equipment that is now in use widely across our state, across the nation, and around the world. We've published a groundbreaking study on patterns of disease transmission, thanks in part to our hosting patients here from the National Quarantine Center. And we've developed the OneCheck COVID smartphone application for screening and testing. Our expertise is sought by national media, including 60 Minutes, CNN, Fox, the New York Times, and countless others. And most important, we continue to serve in a trusted resource to our state's government and its citizens. This is the team that you joined today. I do hope that all of you are as proud of us as we are of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, members of the class of 2020, today you graduate, you commence with a bright spark of energy, commitment, dedication, and genuine resiliency. You will commence with knowledge that you are part of one of the greatest teams ever assembled, and that we stand with you as you energize and prepare yourself before each day that lies ahead. UNMC graduates, today is your commencement. I do regret that you won't walk across the grand stage with a diploma in your hand, that you won't hear raucous applause and feel the hug after hug from your family and friends, faculty and mentors. Yet I do also sincerely hope that you can join us in the future and share this very special experience. I hope that you can take that very special selfie or family photograph here on campus, either in the fall or in the winter. Please know that we are always with you and that we are all together in this moment and going forward. I could not be any more proud than I am today to be your chancellor, to bestow your degrees, and to wish you well on this journey. Class of 2020, we thank you. Thank you for allowing us to share this day with you and your family, wherever you may be. Thank you for allowing us to help prepare you for this amazing journey upon which you now embark. These are historic times, trying times, challenging opportunities. I cannot think of anyone else I would rather see lead us through this moment and into our future. If you remember one and only one thing from today, let it be this. Always, and I do mean always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and always take care of your profession. Class of 2020, congratulations, and thank you, and I wish you Godspeed in your journey. It is now my pleasure to present the Honorary Doctor of Science degree to Dr. Doit L. Kahn. Vice Chancellor Deli Davies will read the citation.
Thank you, Chancellor Gould. Nebraska native and UNMC alumnus Doit Kahn, MD, is honored with the Honorary Doctor of Science degree for high distinction in the use of his skills in medicine, science, and teaching to serve his fellow man. Dr. Kahn's commitment to medicine and service is so great that after his retirement from a 25-year distinguished career at the Mayo Clinic, he then soon embarked on a second act. Following a 3-year stint as Senior Vice President for Medical Affairs for the National Arthritis Foundation, he again became a full-time clinician, scientist, and educator at Emory University of Medicine and Grady Health Systems in Atlanta, which is the 5th largest public hospital in the United States. From there, he threw himself into understanding the challenges faced by patients from an underserved population who often were on Medicaid or had no insurance at all. It was a job he would not have been up to earlier in his career, Dr. Kahn said, adding, "The journey from Mayo to Grady is as long as any in academic medicine." Dr. Kahn also was involved in providing medical services during humanitarian crises while serving as medical director of AmeriCares in the 1990s. He helped establish medical services in Kenya for Somali refugees and helped set up a hospital in Rwanda to serve survivors of the Rwandan genocide. Dr. Khan is the former director of rheumatology at Emory, Grady, and the Mayo Clinic. He is currently Professor Emeritus at Emory University School of Medicine, and he resides in Rochester, Minnesota. Dr. Khan has published more than 200 papers, abstracts, and book chapters, and he helped train more than 100 rheumatology trainees at Mayo and Emory. He is a former military surgeon at the U.S. Public Health Service in Galveston, Texas. Dr. Khan was born in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. He's a proud product of Gering High School, Nebraska Wesleyan University, and the UNMC College of Medicine. He has been honored with numerous awards and is a respected publications editor. The university is very proud to confer this honorary degree to Dr. Doit Khan. Chancellor Gold. Dr. Khan qualifies for the honorary degree Doctor of Science. He has been certified by the Nebraska Board of Regents. It is my honor to present him to you.
Thank you, Dr. Davies. Dr. Khan, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you, Dr. Doit L. Khan, the degree Doctor of Science, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations. Roger Reamer, MBA, is being honored today with the J.G. Elliott Award. Vice Chancellor Deli Davies will read the award citation.
Roger Reamer is honored today with the J.G. Elliott Award for his decades of service to his fellow Nebraskans, notably as a leader and advocate for healthcare administration, public health initiatives, and health science education for rural communities. Though he has served for more than 2 decades as Chief Executive Officer for Memorial Health Care Systems in Seward, Nebraska, Reamer's service has reached far beyond his community and county. Roger's passion and commitment fuels his dedication to ensuring excellence in healthcare services for patients, medical professionals, and communities across Nebraska. He has respect and a strong understanding of the vital service rural healthcare delivers to smaller communities. He has provided leadership, direction, and development skills to establish and strengthen rural healthcare and is a dedicated advocate for rural health policy development. His leadership and collaborative efforts have helped rural hospitals and healthcare organizations improve delivery of care and build effective alliances for long-term sustainability. He served on the American Hospital Association Board, Nebraska Hospital Association Board, State of Nebraska Board of Health, Four Corners Public Health Department, as well as Rural Health and Health Education Boards. During the current COVID-19 public health emergency, Reamer's leadership has been crucial on 2 fronts: the hospital side and the district health department. The J.G. Elliott Award is given annually to an individual who has made significant contributions to medicine and health programs for the state of Nebraska. It is awarded in memory of Jack Elliott, a former Scottsbluff resident who served on the University of Nebraska Board of Regents for 20 years until his death in 1974.
The university is proud to present this award today to Mr. Roger Reamer. Congratulations, and thank you for all of your dedication and your years of service. Today, we also honor Dr. Ann Hubbard with the Chancellor's Distinguished Service Award. Vice Chancellor Deli Davies will present the award.
Thank you, Chancellor Gold. Dr. Ann Hubbard, a physician, philanthropist, and a UNMC alumnus, is honored with the UNMC Chancellor's Distinguished Service Award for her long-time commitment to the university and to ensuring a healthy future for our state. Dr. Hubbard is now retired from an outstanding career in academic and clinical medicine at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and at her alma mater, UNMC, and Children's Hospital and Medical Center in Omaha. She remains very well respected in her field of pediatric radiology and fetal and orthopedic imaging. In her community service role, she does even more for all Nebraskans in building upon the groundwork laid by her parents, Dr. Theodore Hubbard and Claire Hubbard. The Hubbards were tremendous supporters of the university, establishing the Theodore F. Hubbard, MD, Chair of Cardiology, and the Theodore F. Hubbard, MD, Endowed Chair of Cardiovascular Research at UNMC. Through the Claire M. Hubbard Foundation, which honors her mother, Dr. Hubbard also has supported several organizations in advancing the education, research, and patient care missions of UNMC. Under Dr. Hubbard's leadership, the foundation established the Claire M. Hubbard Professor of Health and Environment in the UNMC College of Public Health, among other initiatives. Dr. Hubbard is an engaged philanthropist, often linking multiple organizations to leverage the impact of the various programs she supports. She is dedicated to the education and health of children, underserved communities, and understanding the importance of the environment and natural resources to human health. She serves on the boards of the St. Augustine Indian Mission in Winnebago, Nebraska, the Nature Conservancy of Nebraska, Omaha's Henry Dolly Zoo and Aquarium, and the University of Nebraska Foundation Board of Trustees. Dr. Hubbard grew up in Omaha and graduated from UNL and the UNMC College of Medicine. She served her internal medicine residency at the Mayo Clinic and her radiology residency at the Medical College of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. The university is proud to honor Dr. Ann Hubbard with the UNMC Chancellor's Distinguished Service Award.
Dr. Hubbard, congratulations, and thank you for all of your dedication and all of your years of service.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Brett Kettelhut, President of the UNMC College of Medicine Alumni Association and a 1982 graduate of the College of Medicine. Dr. Kettelhut will say a few words on behalf of the Alumni Association.
Good morning. I am Dr. Brett Kettelhut, and I'd like to congratulate all of you on this momentous step in your professional careers as physicians. I have been the president of your College of Medicine alumni, and I am pleased to welcome you now as members of our alumni. The primary purpose of your Alumni Association has and will be the support of medical students throughout their medical school years. Our support has been both direct and indirect in assisting and providing funds for scholarships and the first-year white coat ceremony, as well as various educational initiatives in the College of Medicine. While we are in extraordinary times in our country, I am certain that we will weather the storm. I wish the best for you as you continue your professional careers as physicians. Remember that your Alumni Association will continue to be there for you and future physicians. Once again, my sincere congratulations.
In 2001, the UNMC College of Medicine inaugurated the Hirschman Prize for Teaching Excellence. Also known as the Golden Apple Award, the Hirschman Prize for Teaching Excellence is awarded annually to two outstanding faculty members, one clinical and one preclinical, who demonstrated devotion to teaching. This will be the 18th year of recipients of the Hirschman Prize. Each year, the fourth-year medical students are asked to nominate and select recipients according to specific criteria. These guidelines include faculty members' use of innovative educational methods, professionalism, and awareness of students' educational needs. The prize was created through the generosity of the College of Medicine alumni Jerome H. Hirschman, class of 1941, a retired cardiologist, and his son, Richard A. Hirschman, class of 1973, a pediatric anesthesiologist. In making this gift, the Hirschmans sought to recognize outstanding educators and to express their appreciation for the quality of education they received at the UNMC College of Medicine. They also wanted to invest in the people who make the College of Medicine great. These awards recognize and reward those whose teaching affects the students and impresses upon them the need to care deeply about their patients. It is my pleasure to introduce Caitlin Marie Hunt, president of the graduating class, who will present the awards.
Throughout the 4 years of medical school, we have had many physicians and professors that made medical school fun and a great place to learn. 4 physicians this year who are a part of this ceremony are our marshals and our hooders. Starting off here, I have our 2 marshals, Dr. Jeffrey Talman, who works in pathology, and Dr. Jennifer Parker, who works in internal medicine and pediatrics. They would like to say a few words of congratulations to the class.
Greetings, class of 2020. It is my pleasure and distinct honor to congratulate you folks on reaching this milestone in your educational career, and not only your educational career, but your medical career as well. And on behalf of all of the faculty and administration within the College of Medicine, I want to congratulate you on reaching this point. I know that this is kind of not the best circumstance for us to be doing this, but nonetheless, this day is no less special. And keeping this brief, I want to share one message with you in that the best praise that I think any of us in medical education can offer any of you is that we would be happy to have those that we train take care of us and take care of our family. And I can honestly and easily say for every member of your class with whom I've had that opportunity to work and to encounter, I can say that without any sort of hesitation. So again, congratulations. For those of you who are going away, stay in touch and enjoy this time before residency.
Hello to you all, and congratulations on this monumental accomplishment, which you've all worked so hard to achieve. I am certainly disappointed that we cannot all gather together with your families and friends and loved ones to mark this occasion with the ceremony that it certainly deserves. However, I am greatly honored to have been invited to participate and have the opportunity to stand before you one last time as one of your many teachers. Because this is really the last time we will stand together as students and teacher. You are all on your way to your lives as doctors. Though your training will continue not only during your residency, but hopefully through your career, you are now medical doctors embarking on your path towards truly practicing medicine. And what a time for you to do so. In contemplating what I wanted to communicate to you today, I thought back to the time when I was moving away and starting my residency, which was unfortunately quite some time ago. And then I tried to imagine what that would feel like if I were doing so during the worst pandemic our world has seen in 100 years. And wow, it seems like it could be dreadfully scary and a really daunting task. However, I am actually very confident that you are all the perfect people to do so. I know that you are all well-trained and motivated and more than capable. You are exactly who we need to pick up the torch of competent and compassionate physicians. No matter your specialty, you are exactly who your patients and colleagues need. And you will do wonderfully. You will work hard and craft your skill and possibly trip and fall at times, but you will become the best physicians you can during a time when the need is great. And you will not be alone in this. You will have wise attending physicians and smart supervising residents and compassionate co-interns and the very support system that has helped you along your journey thus far. You will also have your patients who will rely on you and trust you and probably even teach you a thing or two along the way. Remember to breathe deeply, to find grace in the privileged moments of providing care, and to see the joy. To quote one of our most famous doctors and someone from whom we all can learn a little something, today is your day, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way, as said best by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, and I'm excited to see where you all go.
Next up, we have our two hooders. To my left is Dr. Neumeister, who worked in internal medicine and taught us during our internal medicine lectures. To my right is Dr. Plum, who is a nephrologist who taught us during the first 2 years in nephrology. These two physicians are well known for their witty demeanor and fun character. It's for this reason and many others that they're not only our hooders, but this year they were nominated and voted for as our Class of 2020 Hirschman Golden Apple Award winners. So Dr. Plum, please accept this award as our preclinical Golden Apple Award winner. And Dr. Neumeister, please accept this award as our clinical Golden Apple Award winner. On behalf of my class, I would like to say thank you for not only your dedication to our learning, but the keen ability to fill our day with laughter. Thank you both very much. And I will give it over to Dr. Neumeister to say a few words.
Congratulations, class of 2020. And I want to start off by saying thank you for the Hirschman Golden Apple Award. This certainly is not expected, but very much appreciated. I can't tell you how much it means to me to be invited to graduation and to be your hooder for this year. It's my pleasure to get to meet and work with each and every one of you. You guys should be very proud of what you accomplished. Your friends and family and parents should be very proud of what you've accomplished. You've worked hard and done a great job, and I'm confident you all will do well in your future endeavors. It's sad every year to see you all leave. I know a few of you stick around. If you're ever in town, please stop by. I'll be in the small group rooms harassing your med student, the med students to come. You can give them a hint if you want. I'll make them lose 10 points for seeking outside consultation, but you're welcome to help them. And please stop by my office or swing by the small group rooms if you're in, and say hello and give me an update as to what you're up to. Good luck on your future careers. I look at the list of where all of you have matched and are heading to. You have an exciting future ahead of you, and I'm confident you'll all do well. And again, thank you for the Hirschman Award, and it's my pleasure to work with all of you. Thank you.
Next up to speak is Dr. Plum.
All right. Well, thank you, Caitlin, and congratulations to the class of 2020 for all your great accomplishments. And certainly I am honored to be here as part of this ceremony, and certainly humbled to receive the Hirschman Teaching Award. It's really been a privilege to take part in your education. So I'm fortunate in that I get to teach students in the first year, and then I also get to come back and see you guys when you're in the third and fourth year, when you're on the wards or on the nephrology consult service. And there are really few things that are more rewarding than really seeing things click. When we talk about things in the first year, then you come back and you have been able to apply it clinically. So when a third or fourth year student sends me an email, stops by my office to ask about a question, a patient on the wards, one of their inpatient teams, or they were actually the one that was able to figure out the hyponatremia case, that's one of the most rewarding things for me. So as you transition from fourth year to intern, you're going to be taking on a greater teaching role. And whether that's for students or pharmacists or APPs or nurses, they're going to be looking to you to answer questions, to help with their learning and also in writing orders. And so sometimes, especially when you're tired, you're going to get frustrated with all the pages or the phone calls or the text messages. And this is this is normal. But what I want you to remember is that it's always good to be needed. It's one of the best pieces of advice that I've ever been given, is always good to be needed. The people are calling you because they are looking to you for advice, or they're looking to you for expertise. So I just wanted to leave that little tidbit with you. It's always worked well for me. So thanks again for including me. Again, I am certainly honored and humbled to be here and to receive this award. So best of luck as you move forward into your advanced training. Thank you.
Each year, the top 1/6 of the College of Medicine senior class is invited to join Alpha Omega Alpha, the National Honorary Medical Society. New members are inducted based on student and faculty voting and academic excellence. The following seniors were inducted into Alpha Omega Alpha in their junior year: Emily Ann Bass, David Donald Bunker, Sarah Jane Gurman, Tanner Dean Hannapel, Curtis Clifford Johnson, Nicholas George Lambert, Alexandra Mary Moulton, Sydney Marie Randall, Alexandra Grace Sorick, Morgan Claire Walgren, Luke A. Whitty. The following seniors were inducted into Alpha Omega Alpha in their senior year: Justin Lawrence Burr, Samuel Thomas Davidson, Tessa Marie Delaney, Brandon Lane Hensley, Sarah Kate Hotovy, Blake Russell Marmee, Beth Kristen Nielsen, Brian Taylor Richard, Megan L. Thacker, Jared John Thompson. There are 3 steps that remain to be taken before our seniors achieve their goal of becoming physicians. These occur at this time as the seniors receive their doctoral hoods, take the oath of physicians, and receive their diplomas. The hooding of candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree is a UNMC College of Medicine tradition. The presentation of the doctoral hoods to the students is an honor in itself. The green-lined hood, symbolizing medicine, with its University of Nebraska colors of scarlet and cream, is symbolic of the extremely hard work and dedication throughout 4 years of medical education that these young people have demonstrated along the difficult road toward their becoming physicians. I would like to introduce the hooders for this ceremony, Dr. J. Scott Neumeister and Dr. Troy Plum. Their task is unfortunately quite easy this year.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations.
The physician's oath is an allegiance to the practitioners of the art and science of medicine. Its roots go back to one of the founding fathers of medicine in early Greece. Its content is as valid today as it was when it was first written, and it remains valid for the future. All men and women in medicine worthy of the trust placed in them by their fellow man honor and obey it. With these pledges, this class joins the ancient lineage of the most honorable and humanitarian profession. Will the seniors please stand and take the oath along with me? Now being admitted to the profession of medicine, I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will practice medicine with conscience and dignity. The health and life of my patient will be my first consideration. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life, never using my knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. I will hold in confidence all that my patient confides in me. I will not permit race, religion, nationality, party politics, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will follow that method of treatment which I consider to be of greatest benefit and never hesitate to confer with my colleagues on my patient's behalf. I will learn to distinguish when to treat aggressively and when to restrain my hand in the face of greater power. I will maintain the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will recognize hard-won scientific gains and share my knowledge with those who follow. I will treat with respect all others in my profession. These promises I make freely and upon my honor. We are truly delighted to have as our convocation speaker this year Sue Pope from the Office of Medical Education in the College of Medicine. This will be Sue's last ceremony because she's retiring in September of this year after serving the College of Medicine for 50 years. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome Sue Pope.
Good morning to all gathered for this momentous occasion. My name is Sue Pope, and I'm a special assistant in the Office of Medical Education in the College of Medicine. I am truly sorry we cannot be physically together today, but I believe we are all together in spirit and joy. It is an honor that you've chosen me to be your speaker today, and I feel privileged to do this. I've been an employee at the University of Nebraska College of Medicine for nearly 50 years and have attended and planned these ceremonies for the last 40, with all the devotion and dedication to all classes that have gone before you. First of all, let me say how proud I am of each and every one of you. Your motivation to enter this exciting and all but frightening at times field is commendable. Currently, we are facing one of the most horrendous health crises that any of us have seen in our lifetime. I feel nothing but admiration for those on the front lines dealing with this. You are truly blessed to have the ambition and knowledge going forward to serve humankind. Having been on the receiving end of serious medical care in the last 2 to 3 years, I have come to appreciate the caring and compassionate physicians I have dealt with. One trait in particular comes to mind, and that is communication. For all the knowledge that you possess, if you cannot communicate with your patients, you will be lost. You have entered a profession that not only is highly regarded by most, but you are held to a higher standard than most. I know you are up to this challenge and will be successful in your future careers. My best advice for all of you is to appreciate life to the fullest. Enjoy your work, but also enjoy your time away from the rigors of medicine. You must take care of yourself if you intend to take care of others. Be with people that you care about, as they will be your support in the future and will be there for you when you need them. And you will need them at some point. No one gets through this life alone. Live, love, and laugh every day. Be amazed at the world around you. Do not lose sight of that. Every day that you wake up is an amazing gift, and it is up to you to make it count. I particularly like a quote that I have read recently from author Nikki Banas and feel it is appropriate at this time, and I want to share it with you. Hope. If you carry one thing throughout your entire life, let it be hope. Let it be hope that better things are always ahead. Let it be hope that you can get through even the toughest of times. Let it be hope that you are stronger than any challenge that comes your way. Let it be hope that you are exactly where you are meant to be right now, and that you are on the path to where you are meant to be. Because during these times, hope will be the very thing that carries you through. Thank you for allowing me to be part of the culmination of your years of hard work and dedication on your road to becoming the best physician you can be. Good luck to all, and Godspeed. Thank you.
At this time, I have the pleasure and privilege to once again introduce the president of the class of 2020, Caitlin Marie Hunt, who will address her class.
I would like to start off by saying congratulations to all of my classmates. We are officially doctors, and you all have earned it 10 times over. It's hard to imagine that 4 years have gone by. In August of 2016, we walked into our first day of orientation and began filling out our goofy class surveys for the Zoo Book. For those that don't know, the Zoo Book was something put together by the class ahead of us and included a totally made-up biography about each new student and their answers to the survey. Our toughest decisions on the first day of medical school started off with, would you rather fight 1,000 bee-sized bears or a bear-sized bee? And please draw your best version of the bicycle. Then, after the first week of orientation, we started our didactic coursework with anatomy. And that was the last time the class saw daylight for 2 years. After we finished step 1 and crawled out of our study caves, we started our 3rd year. Here, the knowledge that we had gained during our first 2 years was put to the test. Now we are around actual patients. It was wonderful to be able to meet and get to know patients. Being on rounds and seeing my fellow students with their patients, I realized I am lucky to be with such a caring group. Not only were the people around me proactive in learning about their patient's disease process, but they were genuine in their emotional response. You could tell when their patients were going through a difficult time, they walked through it with them. During 4th year, I remember thinking, the more I keep learning, the more I realize I don't know. At that point, I remember someone saying, but imagine how much we've learned. If we got to talk to our past selves, starting our first year, we would realize how much we've actually learned. And that was completely true. You could never know everything in medicine, but we all have learned so much in these past 4 years, and will continue to learn even more. The intimidating part now begins with our growing responsibility as doctors. At this point in time, we cross over from being the student whose orders didn't go through automatically to being one of the first physicians to see a patient and begin their care. I'm sure your family members have already begun asking you for medical advice. My 3-year-old second cousin, who will remain nameless due to HIPAA requirements, had taken a tumble and scraped her knee. She then asked her parents if they could call the doctor girl, me, about what to do. And after 4 years of medical school, I was able to prescribe Band-Aids, preferably the brand name Mermaid or Unicorn type, for best healing results. But in all reality, not all of your patients will be a simple fix. But after watching everyone in the class grow and learn, I know that your patients will receive the best care possible because it's coming from this class of physicians. I would like to take a second to say thank you to those that supported us over the last 4 years. Thank you to the Alumni Association, the Parents and Family Association, and also thank you to all the friends and family that supported us along the way. Lastly, I wanted to say thank you to my classmates. You all are a wonderful group of people, and it was an honor to learn and grow with you these last 4 years. Although your drawings of bicycles were no Van Gogh, I'm certain that you will continue to be wonderful, resilient doctors. Thank you.
Dean Bradley Britigan will now present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Medicine. Dean Britigan.
Chancellor Gold, at this special ceremony, the men and women of this medical class were vested with their doctoral hoods and took the physician's oath. That oath is a bond and standard respected by thoughtful people and self-enforced by all practitioners worthy of the trust placed in them. It is an oath which belongs to the women and men of medicine. These candidates qualify for the degree Doctor of Medicine and have been certified by the faculty of the College of Medicine. It is an honor to present them to you.
Thank you, Dean Britigan. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Medicine, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations.
Joseph Aloy. Annie Grace Bayen. Jacqueline Annette Bode. Jared D. Baxter. Elizabeth Coltis Blowers. Emily Ann Bass, high distinction. Diana Rose Bosworth. Cole Stephen Bodino. Jordan Renee Bowman. Paul James Brosnahan. Noelle Suzanne Bruner. David Donald Bunker, distinction. Justin Lawrence Burr, high distinction. Caleb Anthony Cave. Sanjita Chaudhary. Sylvia K. Coleman. Hunter Stephen Craiglow. Patrick Kronigan. Samuel Thomas Davidson, distinction. Tessa Marie Delaney, highest distinction. Matthew Wagner Dorwart. Joshua Sloger Edgar. Zachary Elijah Erzman. Alyssa Rose Emoti. Jenna Marie Essink. John Paul Gallagher. Lauren Mackenzie Gallagher. Vaishnavi Kuta Ganesan. Brett Jarrett Gardner. Sarah Jane Gurman, distinction. Stephen Rodney Gooden. Denai Gordon. Austin Tanner Granowitz. Aaron Lee Grimes. Holly Lynn Grotlushen. Joel Thomas Hechia. Bridget Genevieve Hafner. Tanner Dean Hannibal, distinction. Haley Nicole Haskett. Ashley Lauren Hine. Brandon Lane Hensley, distinction. Roberto Augustine Herrera. Tanner Kincaid Hill. Alex Michael Hudson. Sarah Kate Hodeby, high distinction. JC Elizabeth Hausch. Emma Redigan Hebner. Caitlin Marie Hunt. Elizabeth H. Hutfless. Catherine Elizabeth Yanicki. Caitlin Christine Jeldon. Grant William Yurka. Curtis Clifford Johnson. Amisaba M. Canley. Elizabeth Ann Kastrick. Taylor Evan Cott. Samantha Ona Cohn. Parker Mathiasen Corbett. Carl Allen Kreezer. Zachary Joseph Kwapnowski. Nicholas George Lambert, high distinction. Sarah Catherine Larson. Jessica Lynn Larson. Marilyn Lori Leaf, Laura Leone, Shelby Lynn Liesemeyer, Danielle Enrique Lomelin, Gok Can Win Mai, Herson G. Manriquez Martinez, Blake Russell Marmee, distinction. Cassidy Irene Miller, Alexandra Mary Moulton, Katie Marie Mutke, Beth Christine Nielsen, high distinction. Laura Elise Newton, Benedette Ngakem Ngamilo, Andrea Marie Nolet, Maisie Rose O'Mara, Ferdinand Osaheni Oseande, Michael Richard Otten, distinction. Keith James Ozanne, Walker Lynn Payton, Brian S. Peters, Tyler Pistone, Michael Earl Price, Andrew Kent Pulfer, Sydney Marie Randall, distinction. Brian Taylor Richard, distinction. Mark Douglas Ringel, Emily Grace Royer, Van Christian Sanderfer, Ankita Saraugi, Rachel Christine Schmidt, Matthew Wayne Schmidt, Rachel Ruth Schmidt, Sophia Angela Schneider, Michael Joseph Schwabe, Jonathan Allen Seaman, Kevin Joseph Selting, Catherine Brooke Snyder, Alexandra Grace Sorek, high distinction. Ian P. Suter, Ali Jegan Swanson, Megan L. Thacker, high distinction. Jessica Bikyin Tai, Jared John Thompson, high distinction. Joshua Adam Unger, Nathan Ira Van Winkle, John H. Varner, Victoria Lynn Wadman. Morgan Claire Walgren, distinction. Bun Chen Wang. Kenneth James Wasmond II. Vega Anido Were. Garrett Westman. Natalie Jean Witchelt. Austin Craig Wilson. Luke A. Whitty, distinction. Eric Seashore Wolatz. Casey D. Wolken. Keenan Shaw. Yu Hong Yang.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now ask all of the members of the graduating class of 2020 to please rise. In keeping with the time-honored and centuries-old academic tradition, at this time, I now ask that all of our graduates to please move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you viewing this special ceremony, no matter where you are, please join me in congratulating the University of Nebraska Medical Center graduating class of 2020. Congratulations. Our graduates here today were helped a great deal by others. Many are the people watching this ceremony from afar to share this special occasion. They also deserve recognition, and they should feel free to stand if they wish, wherever they are, to receive our recognition and our thanks. First to be recognized are those who are parents, brothers, or sisters of one of our graduates. Second would be the spouses, partners, or children of our graduates. Next are the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, or those who hold some other special relationship to one of our graduates. All of you, and I do mean all of you, have been more than just spectators today. The faculty and our students recognize the consistent encouragement and the support that you have given. We applaud you and acknowledge your enormous contributions to each of our graduates and to what they have accomplished and what they will accomplish in the future. Thank you. Thank you so very much. The University of Nebraska Medical Center is a large, diverse, and complex organization. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize some of the most dedicated people that make us survive and thrive. They, of course, are the individuals who spent many years with our graduates, preparing them for lives of continued learning, dedicated study, and service to others. The individuals of whom I speak are, of course, our amazing faculty. Please join me in expressing our most sincere appreciation to your faculty.
To the seniors, I do not need to tell you that we are facing unique challenges in our history as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic that has forced us to alter our usual patterns of behavior and important ceremonies such as this one. You will be entering the next stage of your careers at a time that will provide you with challenges and opportunities that those who preceded you have not encountered. As you continue to strive for excellence in reaching your career goals, I wish you good health, happiness, and success in the challenging years ahead. Let me close by saying that the virtual, rather than in-person format of today's event in no way decreases the pride that we as the faculty of the UNMC College of Medicine have in you. Congratulations on your achievements in reaching this convocation day. Good luck and Godspeed. Now, would you please rise? Nathan Van Winkle, a member of the graduating class, will offer the student-initiated benediction.
O Lord, we call upon you during these times of conflicting feelings. We sit before you, humbly awaiting our next act of service. We have been so greatly blessed to share in an education designed to transform us into physicians at a time when the world needs physicians most. I ask your blessing on the graduating class of 2020 as we venture onward into the unknown. May God give grace to all who have studied, hour upon hour, to guide you out into the world to heal by the talent you have been given. May you have strength to fear no evil or disease, and may God guide your gentle hand through the decisions you make and the lives you impact. May God's blessing follow you as you find new journeys to travel, and may you walk safely along the pathways of your dreams. May your hearts and lives always reflect God's love and truth, and may hope be a light within you that you carry into each new day. Amen.